Hi, good evening. I hope I'm audible and you can see me. So I hope people will join me and I shall start today's session over nutrients, importance of nutrients, especially from the babies and the toddlers, right from 5 months to 5 years. And of course, if you join me, do say hi or say hello so that I know that anyone is here and you are listening to me, and I know that you are watching me live. Okay. Yeah, so welcome to this session, and thank you for being here and taking out the time to and willing to learn more about the importance of nutrients for 5 months old children, kids, and babies to 5 years. Right? I welcome you all with a warm heart, and I'm so happy to see you all here. So let me share a little bit about myself. I'm Deepti, and I call myself a nourishment coach for infants, for mothers with babies, with infants, with toddlers, with children, and I help them to raise the happy eaters and healthy eaters with full confidence and love. So I help them through with my signature programs, with my group programs, and bite-sized solutions, mini consultations, one-time consultations. To all those mothers, those who wish to feed their children and babies at every stage with nutrition without fears and doubts. So now completely dig in to the session for which we are here now, and which is the importance of nutrients from 5 months to 5 years. And if anybody is joining me, please say hello so that I know that you're watching me live. So, why the nutrition is important actually? The child nutrition from 6 months to 5 months to 5 years. Growth and the development of the child depends upon the nourishment what the child is getting, and which is received by the child right from the birth only. So healthy diet and healthy eating habits right from the birth, right from the stage where the child starts eating, is both are essential actually. Not only the healthy diet or the healthy eating habits, both are essential to be inculcated in child as early as possible. Right, a balanced diet because gives the child at the earliest, if it is provided at the early stage, it gives all the nutrients required to the child for the better growth. That's why the nutrients from right from the very young age is important. Why? Because of the adequate growth and the development of the child. Nutritional requirement of children actually varies in accordance to the age also. Doesn't mean that 5 months child, a 5 months baby's requirement are different, 8 months are different, and 1 year are different, and probably 3 years nutrients requirement are different, right? So it varies from age to age. Now it is necessary that the parents should have all the knowledge about the age specific requirements of the diet. which will benefit the child in their growing years. So that's why the parents are, you are here to learn more about the nutrients and how you can go about it, no matter you have a baby or a toddler or a child of from this age group, right? So first of all, we'll talk about this from 6 months to 12 months years of age. What are those nutrients which are required for them, and why it is required, and what you can do about it, right? Yeah. So let me see. Okay. So from 6 months to 12 months, right from the birth to a newborn child, breastfeeding is the only way where the child is getting all the nutrients. It should begin within an hour of the baby comes out. Within an hour, the mother can give the breastfeed, and it is the ideal way to give all the nutrients to the child, to the baby at that point, right? And breastfeeding is beneficial by providing the nourishment and also for improving the immunities also, right? That's why that stage, the whole nourishment, the whole nutrients are coming from the breastfeed only. So that is why at this that stage, no other food, no other supplement, no other complementary food is required until the 6 months. But after 6 months, only breastfeeding is until 6 months breastfeeding. After that, you can definitely add the solid foods which can be introduced into the child's diet. Right now, at this stage, breastfeeding can be continued and complemented with the solid foods also. So you can go along with both the breastfeeding also and the solid food also. So introduce, when you are introducing the solid foods, introduce the first light and the digestive foods only, like mashed veggies or purees of fruits and the veggies, and the mashed lentils also, because you have to take care of the nutrients. So we have to add the critical and the significant nutrients also when you are transitioning from the breastfeed to the solid foods. At that time, you have to take care of the iron and the zinc also, right? So please introduce the first light and the digestive foods at that time, right? Okay. Then what you have to take care of is that this is the age where you have to that specific age where 6 months to 12 years. Now when the child is around 1 year to 3 years old, a child in this age group can tell when they are full. So listen to the child, and it is very necessary to listen to their demands, what they are asking. And when they are asking that, when I'm full, then you must avoid overfeeding the child. That's how you will prevent the picky eating phase. You will prevent the force feeding at the table. So listen to the child. If the child is saying that she is full or he is full, do not overfeed. There's no point, there is no fun to overfeed the child at any stage. Now, this age group requires the most nutrients because the child is growing rapidly and have to eat all type of nutrients. So parents should focus in providing the variety of foods. The more variety of foods you will provide, the more the nutrients the child will get the exposure of, right? So this is how you will be able to build the child's nutritional requirements. At this age, this is the most critical age where the most nutrients are required from the child. Now next point is that children in this age group, from 1 year to 3 years, they require the fat rich foods, the calorie rich foods, um, and plus the energy dense food, plus the dairy products for the calcium requirements. Right now, calories intake should be monitored, of course, to the optimum level, and processed food should be very limited, of course, at this age, right? Now, since the children at this age are involved in activities like walking, running, they are playing, so but it is very essential to keep the freedom, keep feeding them frequently at the regular intervals to maintain the energy levels also, right, in their body. So that is why, if they are rapidly growing, they are playing, they are physically active. That's why the nutrients are very important at this age. Okay. Next, which I want you to remember, is right from 3 years to 5 years is also a very critical stage where you have to take care of, because the children belonging to this age group require to eat a well balanced nutrient diet. Right, grains should be included in this on a routine basis, on a daily basis, very probably 2 to 3 times in a day. They provide the child with all the carbohydrates, with fibers, with minerals, and all these important nutrients provide the energy to the child's body. Refined foods, of course, must be very limited. I'm not saying that it is completely, it should be completely avoided, and a whole grain bread should be included, of course, in the diet. There is no point to exclude the breads, but you can twist the bread, the way how you're providing it. Okay, now fruits intake, of course, the veggies intake should be, of course, increased at this age, as they are important source of vitamins and minerals. Fresh fruits should always be the preference to the child over juices for the growing children, because they provide the fibers to them, right? And sugar intake should be very less, should be a very to a very minimum quantity, unless and until you are making a dessert or something, since refined sugars are not recommended. They do more harm to the child's body uh, other than any good, right? So not must not be included unless it is very much required, right? Vegetables now should be considerably a greater part of child's diet on a daily basis, with the inclusion of a variety of vegetables. Don't stick to one or two vegetables only, because it will become then the child will not be able to get the exposure of all the nutrients, because every one vegetable or a fruit doesn't have all the nutrients. You have to keep the variety. Okay, now other than these, protein sources of food is also very important, like meat, like poultry, like pulses, beans, nuts, all should be included at this age group. Along with the protein, these food items actually also provide iron and the zinc also, right? So it is that's why it is the most important meals to include in the child's daily diet. It provides iron, it provides zinc, it provides all the minerals, of course. And this is how the proteins should be the at least 2 times in a day. You must be offering this category to your child also at this age, right? Apart from these above specified food items which I have shared, daily intake of milk is always there. Then nuts should always be there. Then it is very necessary for the child to for a growing age, these things are extremely necessary. Okay, now you have this is what I have to share for why it is important for the child, all the nutrients which you have to take care of right from 5 months to the age of 5 years. At every stage you have to take care of the carbohydrates, you have to take care of the minerals, vitamins and the zinc, proteins, uh, almost every day with these sources which I have shared it with you. Now please share your comments, your questions, and I will try to answer them. If uh, it comes up here, I will definitely try to answer them right away for you. Please share your questions and any concerns you have, and I will definitely try to answer it right away. Yeah, I can see few messages are coming up. Please, I invite you all to share all the messages if you have. So at every age, you have to introduce, not only in the age of 1 year to 5 years, before that also it is very important to introduce all the nutrients, uh, right from carbohydrates, right from proteins, right from zinc, minerals, vitamins for the babies also. Before 1 year also, it is very important in the form of purees, in the form of the lumpy food, the form of finger food, anything. You have to take care of the that what are you serving to your baby or to your child at every stage, because if you are not doing that, you are inviting, of course, the deficiencies. Then you are inviting, you are encouraging your child to be a picky eater. Then that's why it is very important to take care of the nutrients, which will enhance the immunity, which will enhance the sleep patterns. It will definitely take care of the overall development. Academically also, it will help the baby, the child, to grow up optimally. And that's why the nutrients are equally important as other things for the baby's development. You cannot ignore the these 5 to 6 nutrients at this stage, because the child is growing absolutely rapidly, and the child needs all these nutrients to on a daily basis. All right, I'm waiting for the questions and answers. I hope things are going fine, and you are able to listen me and see me. If anything else you want to ask me, please go ahead. I'm there to answer all your queries. All right, you can share it afterwards also in this live chat. I'll come back and try to answer it as many as possible right away when I see the messages coming up. And thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk to you. Right? Thank you so much.